4, 3.
Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in over 2,500 locations across the United States. We're now available in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, Ohio, and Texas. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip, and find the nearest location closest to you.
Live from our studios in Austin, Texas, this is Drinkin Bros Fake News with Ross Patterson, Dan Hollaway, Papa G with the traffic,
How you feel?
Not good.
Yeah?
field reporter Hot Bob, and Delco Dan with sports. Welcome to Fake News.
Yeah, welcome to Drinkin Bros Fake News, everybody, bringing you the realest, fakest news of the week. I'm looking at the stories here. So D'Anthony writes the fake news on Mondays and Thursdays. We got a banger of an episode here. I feel real good about this today. Also, Gare Bear's here. He's got a segment of Street Gonzo. New episode pops out of the baby hole tomorrow on YouTube. Watch that rough cut footage. Holy cow, dude. We're going to be pushing it here, kids.
Clown
on the
hole.
old Tetherball Academy Media Network here. Jesus, man.
Clown hole.
Clown hole?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling
If
it
there's
these
that,
days?
if there's that much coming out,
Okay. How much is a lot, though?
I mean, one a week.
All right.
Women can't do that. It's another thing women can't do.
I know. We're back, dude. We're back, aren't we?
Stupid bitches.
God. We're back, dude. Men are taking over everything. Just punching girls at the Olympics. We'll get to that later. Super amped about that. This is. It feels like we were down for a little bit.
What we did was we took a problem and we made it into a solution.
We sure did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
There was the Me Too movement, and then it just kind of self-corrected, and it was like, you know what? Free Weinstein, he got off, and now, fuck it. Let's put dudes in the Olympics punching women in female boxing.
I don't know that we should be trying to help Harvey Weinstein.
Look, we don't know.
Probably lay off that
I
one.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't. I wasn't there. We don't have all the evidence. I just know that we'd have better movies. If he was out there.
That's true, yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, that's true.
What do you do? Do you let Michael Jackson, keep licking kids' ass?
Well, it's like here's the problem. If you want to make an omelet, you've got to break some eggs, right? And in this scenario, the omelet is quality films, and the eggs are women getting raped.
Were they raped?
It sounds like it, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I wasn't there, but yeah, it sure sounds like it.
No, it wasn't in the room. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the trial that much, to be honest with you. But that's not one of our top stories. Our top story today is Russia releases the American hostages. A historic prisoner swap between Russia and the U.S. has begun on a Turkish runway. Of course, it's Turkey. With Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. What would you think he is, just based on the last name?
Polish.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for him. And former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan set to be dramatically released. Has that happened yet? Do we know?
Yeah, they were doing it this morning. They're all on a plane back to the U.S., or they may have already landed by now.
Okay, cool. The men were let go alongside several other Western citizens, including Russian-American journalist Alsu Komarashev.
Yeah, she lives in Prague, by the way.
Oh, really?
She got arrested sometime, I think last year. I don't remember when it was, actually.
Okay.
No, it was April of 2022.
Now, this was part of a major inmate swap with Moscow involving 26 prisoners, according to Turkish officials. The exchange took place in the Turkish capital of Ankara. Man, it's so weird. On Ross Patterson Revolution this morning, I was talking about how much I just zero desire to go to Turkey. So, I couldn't tell you. It's as if that country doesn't exist to me.
I mean, it does have one of the oldest cities in human history.
Don't care.
It's been the seat of several different empires, to include the Roman Empire, the Western Roman Empire, and then of course the Ottoman Empire. But yeah, you just continue on your little path.
No, I will. Do you like Subway?
No.
Yeah, but you once did, and that was historic
No,
too.
I never did.
The very first sandwich shop.
No.
Now, we had some listeners here. They'll come up for Drinking Bros of the Week at the end. They brought in Jersey Mike's. We've all evolved, okay?
Jersey Mike's is superior to any other fast
Because
food
we've
sandwich shop.
evolved.
No.
Yes, same with turkey. We've evolved past turkey. I don't need to go to fucking Turkey, all right? God damn it, man.
I don't think you should leave probably your own neighborhood.
I don't want to.
Because you're going to get fucked up.
No, I'm not going to get fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I just have no desire to go to these shitholes.
Somebody's going to get you.
You're not going to do it. Notice the historic prisoner swap wasn't in fucking Italy. They weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's in Turkey because Turkey is a majority Muslim country and an ally of Russia.
I don't need to hear them praying five times. I don't need any of that shit. If it was beautiful and they were all dapping up, is that what happens? You got 26 people involved. Do they have a pizza party first?
I'd want to fuck.
Same.
Like, no, pizza may not be the best meal for that. Something light like soup. You know what I mean?
I don't want to go soup.
A little soup.
Ugh.
Just to get some calories in you, maybe some bone broth, and you just give her the bone broth. You know what I mean?
I think right out of jail, though, you're eating soup and having sex, it could be a splatter.
Why would it be a splatter? No, you're not going to be around long enough to
run through your system too fast.
You won't be around long enough for that. And by the way, you've been in a Russian prison. That's probably what you've been eating is cold soup anyways.
Gross.
Cold soup and a dirty old potato.
Yeah. You think they even got that?
Yeah. I mean, they don't want to waste their drinking water cleaning the potato.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn, that's intense.
It's fucked up.
You know Homeboy's going to write a book about it. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Wall Street Journal guy?
Yeah.
Allegedly, he was writing one in jail, and that's one of the parts of the negotiation was he got to keep all his writings from when he was in jail.
Congratulations. Yeah. And all we had to give up was mass murderers.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second. Bob, is that true, what you just said?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. What did he write it? Did they give him a pen and paper, or is he writing it in his own shit?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B, I think.
Fuck yeah.
Just depends on the pen availability on certain weeks.
I like the ingenuity.
So do I.
Like, I would read a book written in shit.
Well, you remember when Aaron Hernandez killed himself? He cut himself and then wrote out the whole Bible verse on the wall in his own blood.
Yeah, which is unnecessary. You can absolutely get a pen in prison. He could have just gotten a pen.
It was a nice flex, and I appreciated it,
a crazy
Aaron.
person.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Lucas Coons, $10. Just want everyone to know on RPR, Ross said he would take the dick. What is he talking about? I wasn't here for that.
So we were looking at a dollar amount there, and I think it was like, what are the Kardashians worth?
They're billions.
Yeah,
They're worth billions.
Yes. So
and it all started with Ray J's penis.
yes, and so Bob said, "Would I suck a black penis?" And my wife said that as well for the billions of dollars. I said yes, but I don't want to be on reality TV for 20 years. Like yeah, if I was like Captain America or something, yeah, I would have.
If you just so you would still do it like that dick opens up the door to work that gets you the money, but you just don't want to do that specific Kardashian work. You would do other work that gets you the same amount of money.
Correct. I like something cool. I don't want to do the Kardashian shit. Something cool. Like Captain America's respected. Chris Evans, the rest of his life, that's a respected thing of like, oh, it's like Superman, if you were a good one. But Captain America's a respected one where you're like, all right, great. So yeah, I would do that for sure. For sure. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching.
Questions asked.
Yeah.
Same.
Sorry,
I'm
Mom.
on the same board.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Bob. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But yeah, if it was Captain America, yeah, I'm doing it. You know, a teen movie, no. Gershkovich, 32, was detained in March 2023 in espionage charges that the United States says are illegitimate. He was sentenced to 16 years in prison in July. Mr. Whelan, 54, has been in prison in Russia since 2018 and was sentenced to 16 years in jail in 2020 on spying charges. The U.S. has denied he was ever involved in espionage operations. And then radio journalist Gurmasheva was arrested in October last year and charged with failing to register as a foreign agent. How many people did we get back, and then how many people do we give up in this one?
I don't know.
Well, it says 26.
I don't know.
We know about the top three because they're...
Yeah. I read, because there's a picture of all these dicks on a plane too, and it was only like 9 or 10 of them, I think.
Oh, pull it up, Bob.
So I don't know if 26 is the total amount that got exchanged from both sides, because Germany got some people, I think. I don't fucking know what's going on.
This is a blockbuster NBA trade. I like this. I enjoy.
We need Wojnarowski, or I guess Patterson from Major League Baseball could do it as well, or Buster Olney or somebody. But we need to do like a trade breakdown.
Yeah.
Get everybody's stats, because we got back journalists.
Yep.
And they got back fucking mass murderers and shit like that.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mass murderers, people that were here to steal our intellectual property and shit like that. So again, it's kind of a weak ass trade, but
yeah, we never see the good side of these trades.
No, but it's a brilliant move by the left, to be honest.
Oh, for sure. Right before the election?
Not only
I agree.
getting them out right before the election, but this is bait for Donald Trump.
Yep.
Because he wants to talk shit about this so badly.
Oh,
one, they did something that he said he was going to do when he got in. There's still Americans held hostage in Gaza, but this is one of the things he said he would immediately do as part of his fucking campaign. Now,
he already made a statement. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so he made a video already after this happened this morning. I watched it. He said, they're only doing this because they knew once I got in office in November, I would have freed him. Putin was scared.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you're right. Exactly what you just said is what happened.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot sometimes. They baited him right into it. Like, complaining about American citizens getting freed is a stupid fuck move to make, and he just did it then.
He did it lightheartedly.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Bob, find the video. I don't care about this shit. Find the video of Trump talking.
Pop it up. Yeah. What's that bus? Was that in Turkey right there, by the way?
It's a bang. Gotcha. It's a bang bus. So they drive around and pick people up and fuck them and then drop them off on the side of the road.
I'm always so curious. So, like, what do you get picked up in this? You know, is it a private jet? Is it a bus?
Well, I don't know how these ones work with other governments and shit, but I know the ones that we did with Taliban and stuff like that. Delta operators are all there.
Okay, gotcha.
And they get taken away in military vehicles, but this all looks like civilian aircraft and shit.
All right.
And it looks like DSS, like diplomatic security agents, and not military guys as well. So who the fuck knows, man?
So I saw him release a statement on Truth Social, but I'm not seeing.
I watched the video.
Well, he's got to wait.
Watched the video this morning.
He's got to wait 6 hours after he posted on Truth Social to put it anywhere else.
Yeah, I watched the video.
And I'll tell you what I'm not doing is getting a Truth Social account.
No, or Threads. I won't do Threads either.
I can wait 6 hours.
Stop sending me the Threads thing, Meta. I don't want to do the Threads thing. What was Biden saying, by the way? If you can't find the video, find the Biden video, because he was somewhere and he was alive, and he made a statement too, but I didn't get to see it. Yeah, there it is. Got it.
This is the exchange that's been.
Okay, let's see it.
I don't care about what Biden has to say. He's barely alive.
I haven't seen him.
This is the first time he's been seen.
I know.
Could have gotten the hostages out without giving anything in exchange. What do you say to that? What do you say to President Trump now, former president?
Why didn't he do it when he was president?
Sir, why didn't you? It's a great one. Yeah.
I mean, it's like every fucking word, every thought is a struggle for this piece of shit.
It's One Last Breath.
Yeah.
By Creed.
Fuck's sake. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad we got our people back. To be honest, we should have threatened Russia with an invasion, though. Like, why do we have to give anybody up to get back people who are journalists?
I'm not sure.
Fuck that shit.
The other thing is, what was the journalist doing there?
Covering the war, I would imagine.
Why?
The giant war that's going on. Because it's his job.
It's not his job.
Yeah,
I wouldn't accept that role.
It's not accepted or not. That's what he chose to do in his life. People are war correspondents.
Yeah, but fuck, 2 years in a Russian jail to go to Russia during the middle of a war?
You know, people choose to be soldiers too, and they spend 2 years deployed and then get killed.
But that's different. Like, you're actually you're protecting the country and you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're not protecting anybody working for the Wall Street Journal.
Reporting news is important. Now, we have
Is it?
Yes. It is.
I don't think Wall Street Journal or any mainstream media is important anymore.
Wall Street Journal actually does a pretty good job.
They're excellent. They are absolutely excellent. They're one of the only mainstream outlets I trust.
Yeah.
It's because democracy dies in the dark.
That's Washington Post.
Okay.
So
whatever, man. All of them I don't give a shit about.
Wall Street Journal is the only reputable digital paper left.
Only guy I trust is sitting right back there with a fucking sling on his arm, dude. That's it. In the streets doing the shit with the people. Other than that, no, dude, don't go to fucking Russia during the middle of a war. Now, the Marine, I mean, that's a different story. Walking around, that was pre-war. That was what, 2018? Yeah. So him just chilling out and wanting to go see, what was it, Moscow or whatever it was? Okay, cool.
That's considerably dumber than being a war correspondent.
Is it?
Yes.
So are we looking at Darwinism then, or what are we doing? Why would you go to these countries?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be allowed. I'm surprised this Marine, I don't know how he got into the country in the first place, but if you went to the U.S. consulate to apply for a visa to go to Russia and you got any kind of security clearance, they're going to tell you no, because it's happened many, many times.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe he didn't have a security clearance or whatever. I don't know what the purpose of him going there was. Now, he's 54, so he's long out of the military. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know if he was just going for tourism.
He was not long. He was not long out of the military, actually. He retired in 2008.
So 10 years.
10 years out?
It's not that long. Yeah,
10 years when he got
if you had a
arrested.
top secret security clearance that got adjudicated towards the end of your term, it may still even be active by then because it's a 10-year cycle.
He was apparently court-martialed, though.
Okay, well, then he definitely didn't have an active security clearance.
Related to larceny. So,
Oh, that's stupid.
yeah, it was a bad conduct discharge. But he
Big
was
chicken dinner. Yeah, he probably stole some shit from the fucking supply room.
Is that what it is?
and he was
Probably.
traveling to Russia while he was still on active duty. He went to Russia several times in 2006. Or I don't know if he's on active duty, but he was in the service.
So he's probably trolling for puss, is what that is. Because we had dudes. A lot of our dudes went to Southeast Asian countries
I sure did.
during every leave period they got.
Yeah. I had some friends after college who decided to spend time in Asia.
Yeah,
We had a fucking sales rep leave one of our ad agencies. And I was like, hey, man, where are you going? He's like, I'm young. I'm just going to spend the next 6 months in Asia. And I was like, oh, okay, so you're fucking prostitutes.
more or less. Yeah, but I mean, one of my guys, a buddy of mine actually, was legit looking for a wife. He went over and found like an old family and met a woman, and they've been married for like fucking 15 years and have a bunch of kids.
One of my buddies from college married one, pulled her right off the stage.
Yeah.
Dropped the ping pong balls, just bounced, right behind her, shot right out of her vagina, and then he married her. And they brought the whole goddamn family over there. They were married for like 14 years.
Yeah.
Once all the family got over there, she divorced him. So.
Well, that's fine as long as you got what you needed out of it.
Waylon?
Kids and shit. No. We're talking about random people here.
Yeah, we're talking about random people
I was
here.
going to say, Waylon has citizenship in 5 countries, too.
Oh, well,
Why?
that's very
Or
suspicious.
four countries, I should say. Canada, Ireland, UK, and US.
So he's
That's
got
not
Irish
great.
grandparents. So to get citizenship in Ireland, all you have to do is have, like, if one of your 4 grandparents is Irish, you automatically get citizenship. You just got to apply for it.
No shit.
Yep.
Okay.
David Osbernson, $50 for the 3 ladies in the back.
Boom.
Stand up, get your tits out.
There you go. No, we'll not do that.
$50.
Not do that.
It's $50.
No.
Joel, get your tits. Somebody get their tits out.
Ladies,
Joel,
would you do it for 50? Are you guys 50 ladies
Yeah,
or
we're gonna have
no,
to
or
raise-
higher?
we're gonna have to
What's
raise-
your rate? What's your rate for that?
it's probably going to be more
Higher?
than 50. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a hundo for a ding dong flash, Like I'll pull on my ding dong for a hunch.
Chat,
where it's
you
just
heard
like,
him.
all right,
Wait,
cool.
what's the look versus touch cost? Because I go about 15.
Look for 100, touch for 120.
Okay.
It's not that much higher.
Yeah.
It's only an extra 20. It's like if you have it.
That's a good deal, though.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I am a man of the people. Always have been, and I give the people what they want. If
Yeah.
you got an extra 20, congratulations. You get to shake it. You get to give it an old tug. But good for these guys.
No
Happy
eye
Everybody's
contact.
home.
No eye contact
With you or me?
at all.
I'll let you make eye contact. I don't give a
No.
shit. I'll let you draw eyes on it. You know?
Well, I'll put googly eyes on my own dick.
I used to put a cigarette between the shaft and the balls, and then that way it looks like a or like a little dick like this, or like, oh shit, it looks like the dick is smoking on his own, and he's underage. Like that's fucking nuts.
You can probably find it still. Bob, don't look because we can't show it anyways. But there's this woman artist. I think she was from Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was Minneapolis. But she had a site called Dictator. And it was she like dressed up penises to look like famous dictators throughout history, like little Hitler stash.
Those
all
were
kinds of shit.
awesome. I remember seeing those.
Yeah,
So good.
Those are really funny. Mind Gun 3. Didn't know if you've seen yet. About 20 minutes ago, I seen a man. This is terrible grammar. I seen a headline saying 2 Jordans who tried to breach the Marine base, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute. It's the last story, next to last story.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, we'll be on that as well. But good for these guys coming home. I'm sure Homeboy's book will be available, what is this, August?
Next year.
No. If he was writing in jail,
yeah.
This will be ready for the Thanksgiving, Christmas period for stocking stuffers is big for books. So, like, you'll be reading that shit by Christmas, I guarantee it. Brittany Griner had a book out pretty quickly after that, right when she got back too. As well.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't write it because she's retarded, but
we have no idea.
We know for an absolute certainty. Yeah, there it is, right there. Look.
I wish we could show this on screen right now. It's so good.
This is
it's
apparently
really
Mussolini.
Funny. Yeah, Mussolini. Yeah. They have like Pinochet, fucking Stalin, Hitler, everybody. Mao.
It's really good.
Mao's name was Mao Zedong, anyways, which is like you gotta make a dick out of that.
Sure do, my man. But earlier when I said the only street journalists I care about, the only journalists I care about hitting the streets is our own street gonzo, Gary Faust, the world's biggest piece of shit. Gary, do you have a sling on your fucking arm here?
Yeah.
And did that happen when you guys were out filming?
Ross, I don't know when it happened.
You're the kind of guy that if I see an injury like that, I assume you were trying to do something illegal to somebody else. Am I being delicate enough there?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're good on that. But something you did get jacked off in a strip club, right? So
yeah.
Well, that'll save your rotator cuff a little bit.
It sure will. So maybe was it $25?
I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, but it was $25.
Yeah. That's the street price.
It's not Care Bear. It's street price is usually $80 to $120, but
for a hand job,
for an
no
HJ,
way. No way.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm not paying somebody to do something to myself that I can do better.
Hey. How dare you say that about my Cuban princess?
Oh, that's right. Was she Cuban?
Of course. She's beautiful.
Proud of you.
I doubt any of that's true.
So
watch the show.
What were you tackling
this week? You think I'm lying, Dan?
Well, hey, tomorrow it'll air. Street Gonzo episode 2.
Oh, no,
First
we put
episode
some of it
was
in
great.
the segment right now.
Oh, you did? Great.
Yeah.
What was the topic this week? What were you hitting the streets
just
for?
called me a liar.
Find out now. Look,
Trust
we're live
the Wall
on air.
Street Journal, but not me.
I don't, Gary. I trust you. I don't want to die in democracy in the dark. Whatever the fuck they do over there.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about them.
You could not have possibly fucked that up worse.
Don't care. Don't care about any of it.
Yeah, well.
Mainstream media sucks my dick. It's Street Gonzo or nothing.
Blake Smith gave us $5 for no apparent reason because he forgot to put text in there.
There you go.
Craig Dulesky, $100 for Joel's nice rack and for the B-Day gal back there.
Look at that.
There you go.
It is her birthday. We're going to bring her up at the end of the show. Gare Bear, what was your topic out on these streets this week?
So this segment is the second part of the segment from this is episode 2. We're caught up. It's Trump assassination stuff. A cross-dressing homeless person threw a bomb at my car.
Yep.
He went to the strip club.
Yeah.
And then we went to another strip club, but that's its all whole. It's its all own thing. Dude, sorry, I'm on like thousands of milligrams of medicine right now.
Sure, Gare Bear. So you're back on the juice. That's my favorite Gare Bear. You know that.
No, I'm just
back on the sauce, baby. What'd they give you? Oxys?
No, dude. I'm sober, dude.
All right, roll the clip, boys. Let's see. Even Dan's throwing the headphones on for it. Roll the clip.
What if any of this isn't real, Joel? Showbiz, baby!
They said that we're covered at the door. You just gotta tell the guy that my stepmom works here. That's it.
Ese culo es un corrido, se me pega y se lo altero. Ya, siempre en el VIP somos primeros. Los hombres llegan a diario y no somos carteros.
I feel refreshed when we got on 6th Street. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the Trump assassination attempt?
Nigga, what? Hell no. I don't fucking... Buddy, I don't know shit.
Do you think that Hillary Clinton tried to kill Trump?
Yeah, she did. And she missed like a dumbass bitch.
That's fucking insane. Live by the pills, die by the pills.
They down there pop the nigga ass.
Who do you think's behind it?
It could be a street nigga. It could be an army soldier.
Dude, no comment.
I don't have an opinion.
Get out there.
I think it's all staged.
Dude, we're down here way too late. Everybody's hammered. Who's the greatest assassin of all time?
CIA.
Nailed it.
Hey, Joel. It's crazy how dumb this country is.
And that's coming from you, Gary. Like, you're saying that to other people, how dumb this country is.
Ross, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Gary.
I have a 139 IQ.
You sure do. You sure do. Is that higher?
I just fried my brain on drugs.
I know you did. You're wasted right now. Wasted.
No, I'm fine, man. What's up? Ask me some questions.
No, it's fine. So tomorrow, what time's the show air? What time does Street Gonzo air tomorrow?
We put it out at 3 last time. I think we're going to do 5 today.
Okay.
Or tomorrow.
Tomorrow? There it is.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Days, man. Am I right?
What the fuck's he saying? Man, fuck you guys. I did a good job, dude.
You did, Gare Bear. You did.
And then,
Oh, yeah, we love it. Yeah.
Next Friday, we're going to have the Palazzo strip club video, which I ran into one of my former loves of my life, and it's actually... It's kind of sad. Dude.
Yeah, I watched it. I couldn't believe it's actually on film, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It brought up some old memories, man.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's
better off without me, honestly.
She's an attractive woman. Well, she's still working in the strip club, so who knows?
I'm better off without her, really, if you think
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah. What do you think, Delco? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Delco seal of approval. And then after that, we went to, I thought it'd be funny to put on some fake prosthetic breasts and go to Black Comic-Con and just talk to black people.
Yeah, and which is always fun. Was Kamala Harris there?
No, she's not black.
Yeah,
That's
She was at the Indian convention selling curry to
wow.
kids shitting in the street. Oh, my God.
That seems like putting a hat on a hat, doesn't it?
Sure does.
And then after that, I'm going to go investigate the serial killer here in Austin with your wife.
Yes.
Also,
Rainy
Hans
Street Ripper.
Kim dropped us off a table. Me and Joel are going to start doing like a late night, midnight, public access style show in that back room back there. I'm going to make that in my office, if that's cool with you guys.
Yes.
I assume it is.
Yeah.
And
you're on the payroll now, Gare Bear. You're on the payroll.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, we got anything else?
Nah, he's all good.
Whatever. Don't worry about it, Joe.
He's all good. Proud of you, Gare Bear. Gary Faust. Tune in to Street Gonzo tomorrow. We'll get to our title sponsor of the show, ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. 50% off every single item in the entire store. Mattresses, sheets, pillows, adjustable bases, weighted blankets, mattresses for RVs, massage toppers. You name it, it's all 50% off, and it's all made in the good old US of A. They got your back, dude. It's fucking hard out there right now, all right? Grocery bills are through the roof. Gas is through the goddamn roof. Ghostbed's helping you out. They realize it's a shitty administration. Okay, we got to get them out of there in November. Until then, the deal will probably go on. So you're going to get 50% off everything. Just type in the promo code Drinkin Bros at checkout. Underneath that, you'll check a box if you want to that says, would you like to stretch this out over 3 years? Yes. Yes, you do. I can promise you that. Then you don't even notice it in the background of your credit card. Who cares? Money's not real. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros today. Get yourself the finest mattress in the lands. Next up, we got Musk versus Maduro. I wish we had a ding, ding, ding type of thing there, you know? Like a little ding, ding, ding sound effect for that. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk responded to Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro's challenge to fight on Wednesday, simply saying, I accept. In a video Monday, Maduro was seen holding a cell phone as he declared war on Musk, alleging social media platform X owner Musk wants to invade Venezuela with his space rockets. What?
Yeah. So Elon's been trolling Maduro, and Maduro took it seriously, and he fucking gave like a hype up speech to his soldiers about how they're going to defend Venezuela against Elon Musk.
Stop it.
I swear to God, it happened.
So there's a real thing.
It's real from one side, yeah. From the Maduro side, he thinks it's real. Elon Musk is like, he's got a job. He's working.
Right,
He's like doing
right.
stuff. And he just like flips open Twitter, and every now and again he's like, Maduro's fucking gay. And
No
then
shit.
just leaves his phone for 12 hours, and Maduro loses his shit. It's one of the best trolls of all time, actually.
So what I had heard, and maybe I'm incorrect in this, was that Maduro was pissed off that Twitter was showing all the civil unrest after the election down there, and he didn't want it to be operational or something.
I don't know about all that. Yeah, I just
Okay.
know that he and Musk have been going back and forth on Twitter.
Going back into agreeing to fight. Because this started with Zuck back in the day. Remember he wanted to fight Zuck? And then it turns out Zuck was actually doing like some jiu-jitsu and MMA shit. And then he didn't want to do that anymore.
No. Here's Bob, you can find that. I think the video might be in that link if you want to find the video of Maduro losing his shit. But he says, this is the translation, obviously, because he speaks Mexican or whatever. He says, Elon Musk, you are desperate. You went off the rails. Control yourself or you will fail just like these right-wing-led all-American politicians. Elon Musk, whoever messes with me dries up. Whoever messes with Venezuela dries up. Elon Musk, he says his name a lot. You want to fight? Let's have it, Elon Musk. I am ready. I am the son of Bolivar and Chavez. I am not afraid of you, Elon Musk. Again, he says his name. Let's go at it. Whatever you want. As we say in Caracas in the neighborhoods, if you want it, I want it. Elon Musk, just say where. And Musk all he said was, I accept.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And this is Maduro. This is what he looks
and then
like.
He says, then later he says, he will chicken out.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
it's really funny.
I think, dude, it's starting to feel like America's back a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the press conference part, but there's also, I don't know if there's if you can find the video. It's not going to be in that thread. Obviously, look in the link.
It was. That is the video I got from the
That's
link.
the only one that's in the link.
Let me look again. Take this.
Because there's one on where he's like rallying his soldiers in a little group. Just talking, fucking, we're going to get Elon Musk, which is insane. It's insane that he's even doing that.
Yeah.
It's crazy that a guy who's like, Elon Musk is a powerful dude in a lot of ways, but he's an internet troll in this capacity that he's operating in right here, right?
Yeah.
And it's insane that the leader, I mean, even Trump doesn't fall bait to this shit.
Yeah, this is it's very odd, and I don't really understand it. I love it, but I'm shocked that we're here. I mean, you had a guy pay for Twitter. What was it, $54 billion? Was that right?
Yeah.
And then this is what he does with it, which is hilarious and awesome. Also, big fan that he just killed off like 75% of the company, and the website works the exact same that it's always worked. That's incredible to me. But now he's picking fights with presidents who aren't really presidents of country, who are rigging their own elections and everything else. Like, holy shit. What's next at this point?
I mean, they're about to have a civil war, so.
Is that real?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, they should, obviously. But
Yeah, here, Bob, I found it in 2 seconds. Just put in Maduro and Musk, and it's.
And then it's right there.
It's like the second one down. Well, I guess it depends on your algorithm. Yeah, it's right there. This is this is the president of a country talking to his fucking troops about how we're going to get Elon Musk. Like, he literally says we have to keep Elon Musk out at all costs. And part of it also started when somebody posted on Twitter that there was a $15 million bounty from the DEA for Maduro.
Is that true?
Yeah. And Musk was like, I'll bring him back on a donkey. So I think that's what set it all off.
Oh, gotcha.
He says, I'm coming for you, Maduro, rocket ship bomb, and then I will carry you to Gitmo on a donkey. But the community note said there's no mention of Elon Musk in this particular video. So it must have been something, they're just using this as background video, I guess. But he did that one, the other one that Bob had up, that fucking other, if you scroll down, you'll see it. Yeah, it's right there.
What a time to be
like
alive.
You can just play this and you can read the fucking captions. Whoever messes with me dries up.
Whoever messes with Venezuela dries up. Elon Musk. You want to fight? Let's have it, Elon Musk. I'm ready.
It's so fun.
I'm a son of a Bolivar and a Chavez. I'm not afraid to fight you. Let's go at it wherever you want. As we say in Caracas, in the neighborhoods, if you want it, I want it, Elon Musk.
That sounds kind of gay.
It does. That sounds like two gay dudes who are meeting for the first time, kind of figuring out who's going to go first. All right. Yeah. He says Elon Musk literally 30 times in this video here, which is only good for Elon Musk.
Somebody called Gary gay. Where is it? Gary and Dieter. I don't know who Dieter is.
No idea.
Albert Boucher says Gary and Dieter are gay lords.
Right.
Probably. Whoever Dieter is, whomever Dieter is probably gay, I would imagine.
Whomever?
Yeah. When it's the subject of the sentence.
However.
It's whom. Dixie Rec gave us $19.99.
Yeah.
And I don't see a comment associated with that.
No
so
need.
I'm not sure why.
No need.
It could just be for Gary's bail fund.
Or it could be for gambling. With mybookie.com, promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Bob, can we bet on the dude fighter who's fighting the chicks in the Olympics?
I want to bet on Musk versus Maduro.
I want to bet on that. I want to bet on the dude fighter. I want to do.
You
all
can
the
definitely
things
bet on
over
the
there.
Olympics.
Bet on the Olympics. I don't know. I had a listener hit me up and seriously asked me if they could bet on the dude who's fighting chicks in the Olympics, and I don't know. I think they might have taken it off the board, to be honest with you. It's a Vegas term, and I'm not sure. What I do know is you could bet on tonight's Hall of Fame game. NFL is back tonight. Let's go, dude. So here's my bet for tonight. Yes, it's disgusting, and I bet on preseason. I don't care. I'm just happy the football's back, and I want to watch it. I want to feel alive again inside for the first time all summer because golf has sucked ass. So 32.5 is the over-under tonight. I always take the under on the preseason game every single year. It's like Army-Navy. It never lets me down. You're probably looking at a 10-7, 13-6 game, something like that. Let's go, dude. Football's back. NFL's back. You can also bet on the regular season. College football odds are all up, as well as week 1 and week 2 odds. So if you want to bet on week 1, it's up. You can pick the Heisman Trophy winners, Super Bowl winners, everything on mybookie.com, including all the Olympics. Make sure to enter the promo code Drinkin Bros to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with mybookie.com.
And also, if you're in the area around Champaign, Illinois, so anywhere around there, find us a fucking tailgate to hang out at, or just come.
We'll do a live
out.
show from the tailgate.
We're gonna do a live show no matter what, but find us, whatever. Hit me up in the DMs and let me know where you are, and all that bullshit. And then Atlanta. 2 days later on Saturday, Georgia Clemson game. We'll be there as well. I don't know if we'll do a live show there or not. Probably not.
It depends on who it is. There's a couple guests that I'll hit you up about after this.
We'll see. I mean, it's going to be a long weekend. So
Atlanta, I got unlocked though. Like Atlanta, we're good.
I don't know what that means.
But Champaign, well, I'm from there. I mean, we can. There's a million places we can shoot and film and all that other stuff. Champaign, I actually don't know anybody up there. Do you?
No, I don't. I mean, the only person I know that lives in Chicago. Well, I know two people. Alex Witt from Battle Bars.
Okay.
Those protein bars
but
I brought in.
I think Chicago's 2 hours away from.
Yeah,
Champaign.
it's. And then Tim obviously lives. I think he's on the north side, so he was in farther.
Oh yeah, Tim Morris. Yeah, he's going to come down August 29th. Join us Thursday night game in Illinois. Hard AF Seltzer is in the stadium, 16 ounces. Holy shit! And it's orange, dude. We got a brand new flavor. Next up, 9/11 terrorists reach a plea deal. This is your boy, dude. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Walid Mohammed Salih Mubarak bin Atash, and Mustafa Ahmad Adam al-Sahari were all awaiting trial in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, when they came to an agreement with the Covenant Authority.
Convening.
Is that what it is?
Yep. That's
gay. Rename it, dude. Rebrand. All right. For military commissions, Susan, you're going to give me that fucking name too? Escalier. The Department of Defense said the 3 defendants are accused of providing training, financial support, and other assistance to the 19 terrorists who hijacked passenger jets and crashed them into the World Trade Center in New York City, the Pentagon said. So with this, because I've been thinking about this, I'm glad they didn't get the death penalty.
Why?
Ride that out in fucking Guantanamo Bay.
Nope.
If you're not going to let the families themselves who were affected by 9/11, kill them in however fashion or form they want to, then yeah, spending the rest of your life down there would be fucking awful.
No, that's not how this works.
What do you mean?
It's not about punishing the person. It's about establishing dominance, right? So think about Roman culture. Caesar would go fight the Gauls for a while. He would capture the Gaul king, come back, get a triumph through the city. He would keep the king imprisoned for some amount of time until he got the triumph. But the triumph ends with the public execution of the king to show that lineage, that organization, whatever it is wiped off the face of the earth. That's what you do. The number one rule of war is that you kill your fucking enemy. This guy should have been dragged out. No trial. What the fuck are we talking about? A trial? Yeah, fuck him. He's not a goddamn American citizen. Fuck this piece of shit.
What was it? How did they catch them?
I don't know. He was caught in 2003. I don't remember the story. It was a long time ago. But he should have been publicly executed in America. They should have brought him to America, right? And right on the fucking White House lawn, cut his goddamn head off. That's how it should have been done.
But if you're not going to,
or put him in a glass box, parade him through the streets for a little while after you beat the fuck out of him for 6 or 7 straight weeks, parade him through the streets, and then when you get to the end, you pull into Pennsylvania Avenue, you drag him out into the middle lawn and chainsaw his head off of his body. So, fuck these people, they have to die.
So everything you said, I love, but we didn't do that. So now, I think, because I've had this conversation, Bob, was it you that I was talking about this? I think what's worse would having to spend the rest of your life in some shithole jail. Like if somebody killed a relative or something of mine, I think life in some shitty, disgusting hellhole jail would be worse. Like killing him is instant.
It's not about exacting punishment on the guy. That's not the fucking point. If that was the point, we could just torture him every day. But they're not going to do that either.
You don't think they're torturing him every day?
No, I don't. You talk to some dudes that have worked at Gitmo before and listen to them tell you how good those dudes have it down there.
Really?
Yes. It's fucking pathetic. And it's a slap in the face to everyone who lost someone, the people who actually died, the fucking troops that had to deploy because of all this bullshit, and just America in general. I mean, this is fucked. This is the most pathetic shit I've ever seen in my life. But it is typical for Biden, Harris, Obama. Give money back to Iran, release fucking hostage, release prisoners, release war criminals and fucking mass murderers for journalists and stupid shit like that. Remember all the goddamn terrorists that Obama released?
Yeah.
Like that whole deal? Yeah, I mean, it's like this is exactly what they do. It's fucking crazy. And the other part of this is, back to what I was saying before, we are... The number one rule of war is to kill your enemy. We are at war with Islam. Make no fucking mistake about that shit. And it isn't just us. It's all the UK. It's most of Europe, actually, right? Are at war with Islam. And it is time for a new crusade. Absolutely time for a new crusade. Get these fucking people out of our goddamn country. Get them out now. Anybody who doesn't want to assimilate into American culture, anybody who wants to bring their Jihad Joe bullshit over here, even talks about it, supporting Palestine, all that shit, get the fuck out, right? By force if necessary. We are in a fucking war with these people. What the fuck are we goddamn doing?
Look, I understand it, but the legal process here...
Fuck the legal process.
I'm with you.
There's no legal...
I'm with you.
There's no legal process. That doesn't make any sense. They're not American citizens. They weren't in our country. They planned a fucking terrorist attack from another place. It's a declaration of war.
But
kill them.
Lawyers made this fucking deal with someone. Who was that? Who is you corrected me on it earlier. Who the fuck is the convening authority of military commission?
It's just a military tribunal. It's like the Department of Justice for the military.
So, for layman terms, and we'll just go dumb shit here, is it the Tom Cruise movie? Is that what it is? A Few Good Men? Is it like that?
No, because that guy, the people being charged there were fucking Marines.
Not in the people who are being charged, but the lawyers. Do you go and sit in a courtroom like that?
They can have...
like a JAG lawyer?
Yeah, they can have JAG lawyers, or they can have their own lawyers.
Okay, so do these guys get representation, and then does the military have to go against them? And then if so, why not look the other way like they did with Trump with the assassination attempt and then just kill him in jail?
I don't know. Honestly. I think it's because our government's full of fucking cowards. People they're more afraid of bad press than they are of a literal terrorist attack. Because a terrorist attack will be like, oh, that was tragic, and they can monopolize on it. They can get reelected on it. They can raise money on it. They can expand the fucking government on it. But to do what's actually necessary and execute these fucking people for the whole world to see, they don't have the fucking balls for that. And that's why they shouldn't be in any of these leadership positions. And it's why our fucking empire is crumbling right now.
So, serious question. Would you have to change the rule of law then to kill these people?
We're America.
Look, I know.
They're not American citizens. At worst case, you might be dealing with some international law. I'm not even kidding. If I was president, I would fucking whip my dick and balls out and be like, you can suck all of this stuff if you have a problem with what I'm doing here, or you can send your fucking military over here and we'll see how that works out for you. Fuck all of you. We don't need you.
I'm with you on this. But there is a legal fucking process.
No, there's not.
There was.
There is no such thing as like the ICCC, the International Criminal Court, is nothing. It has no authority, no jurisdiction. Fuck that shit. We have the fucking best military in the world. That's it.
I agree.
Like, come fucking stop me from doing what I want to fucking do.
But there is a convening authority of military commissions. Why does that exist?
Because people are fucking cowards. That's why.
Okay, well, you were in the military. What does this do? What do they do?
They try to prosecute fucking terrorists. But that is a completely unnecessary thing. Kill terrorists.
Yeah.
Like, you put them in a fucking dark hole somewhere and peel skin off of their body until they tell you everything they know, and you cut their fucking head off. The end. God damn it.
I wish that's how it worked.
It is how it works.
Well, then get rid of this.
If you have actual testicles, that's how it works.
Get rid of this convening authority of military commissions then. Like, get it out of there.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
Yes, like, get that out of there. What does Clooney's wife do? Because she was doing something with fucking terrorists. What's that?
I thought she was with Doctors Without Borders or some shit.
No. Bob, pull it up. She was working on something for war crimes.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah.
Come charge me with fucking war crimes in my own country. Come send some little fucking Gaylord Interpol dude over here to start some, or Hague dude to start some shit with me. I will fuck that dude up. I'll fuck him in the streets. In front of his goddamn family. I'll make him watch on fucking FaceTime while I do it. Fuck you.
I think it was Israel, Bob.
She was a plaintiff's counsel against some terrorist ex-wife, a German-born Islamic State member, for her role in crimes against humanity, war crimes, and membership in a foreign terrorist organization. So, yeah, she did stuff like that.
Yeah, so why does that exist?
She was a prosecutor, or Clooney served on an advisory panel that reviewed prosecutor of the International Criminal Court's investigation into potential war crimes.
So, in that regard, I'm with you, but then why do these fucking jobs exist?
Because we're soft. And that's why our empire is crumbling. Now, we'll get back there, for sure. There will be a critical point of no return when there's too many of these assholes running around doing stupid shit, and there's no more time left for understanding. It's a truly existential threat, and we just have to start fucking murdering people. And I'm all for it. Believe me, I've been waiting for this my whole goddamn life. But most people aren't. So I'd like to prevent it by taking the worst of the worst and cutting their fucking heads off right now.
So what I said a long time ago in this show, I think you get all the victims' families together with 9/11 and then let them decide on their own how they want to kill these people.
I think you sit them down in front in NORAD in Colorado and just fucking be like, hey, which one of these targets you want to hit? And it's Riyadh, right? That's a good one. Tehran, let's start there too. Nuke all these fucking places. Wipe these people the fuck out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Look, I agree. And I'd never want to go there anyway.
You can easily make the point that America butts itself into too many other people's business as well. And that's fine. That's true, actually. It's true. And we've created quite a bit of damage globally because of that stupid bullshit. But in the end, it's us versus them, and I will wipe you out, right? Like this whole fucking, you care more about blah, 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 you care more about 300 hostages than 30,000 civilians. Let me be very clear, Palestine, this place that doesn't exist. If it were one of my people, I would kill you all and sleep like a fucking baby at night. Please understand that. I'm tired of dealing with this fucking bullshit.
Next up, Ohio purges illegals from voter rolls. Remember that thing they said that never happens? Well, shit. It happened yet again. Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose is moving to purge hundreds of non-citizens currently registered to vote after an election year audit revealed flaws in state voter rolls. The audit uncovered 499 individuals who were registered to vote but were not U.S. citizens. The removals announced Thursday include individuals who confirmed their non-citizen status to the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles. That data was then paired with the federal systematic alien verification for entitlements, the SAVE database, which also confirmed them to be non-citizens as well. These individuals failed to respond to notices from the Secretary of State's office asking that they either confirm their citizenship status or cancel their registration. LaRosa's office said in a statement, officials clarified that any individuals losing their registration as a result of Thursday's action may submit a provisional ballot, which will be counted upon proof of citizenship. Now, I've seen some videos of was this the one from Ohio? Those videos that are...
No, the video that's circulating right now, I believe, is from Georgia.
Oh, in Atlanta.
Yeah. So, but let's be clear. So, 500 individuals so far. TBD on whether they'll find more. That's not the important part. The important part is that right now, states across the country are building in protections against this. Whether it is the legislature voting to require citizenship identification or voter ID in general, right, which is a good one, or this process as well, which is eventually going to turn into requiring proof of citizenship before you vote. That's the important part, is to insulate us from this moving forward, because it's going to be a problem. They let 20 fucking million illegal immigrants into this country.
Yeah.
And goddamn Elizabeth Warren is talking about, oh, we need a pathway to citizenship. No, we don't. We need a fucking catapult to launch these motherfuckers back into the ocean. That's what we really need. A big one. It's going to be a big one. For 20 million people,
it's a lot.
Huge. Like the biggest catapult you've ever fucking seen in your life. Just like, can you imagine? Just hand each one of them a fucking Palestinian flag. You can carry that on your way out, fuckface.
Yeah, this is a Bob. If you can pull up the video, it'd be great, because somebody goes up to their houses and starts.
It's in Georgia, yeah. It's like an all illegal immigrant neighborhood,
Yep.
and it's like, hey, is everybody registered to vote? Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah, except for in Spanish. I don't know how they say it.
Play the video.
Taco, burrito.
That is dedicated to registering Hispanic people so they can vote in upcoming elections. Are you already registered? We already voted. You already voted? Yes. Are you a citizen or?
No.
Have you already been registered or?
Yeah.
Are you a citizen or?
No.
Have you already been registered at work? Yes, we have.
Somebody's just doing hair on the floor there. I like that.
Are you a citizen or not a citizen?
No es.
The apartment
I like
complex
how
Elliott
Homegirl's got a
Norcross
fucking
in
iPad.
Norcross, Georgia,
Oh shit!
is
I know
occupied primarily by
Norcross.
non-citizens.
God damn.
We visited the complex to ask residents 2 questions. Are you a citizen, and are you registered to vote? Shockingly, 14% of respondents admitted to being non-citizens registered to vote.
Buenas.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Una organización que se dedica a registrar a la gente hispana para poder votar en las elecciones. ¿Ya la registraron a usted o?
Ya.
¿Ya? ¿Y fue en el trabajo o vinieron?
God damn, this is
¿Vino alguien
crazy.
a tocar? Ah, ok. Muchas gracias. Y oiga, ¿y usted es ciudadana o...? No. ¿Ya la registraron en el trabajo o en un lado?
Bueno, sí, nos dijeron, pero...
¿Ya se registró?
Pues yo creo que sí.
¿En el trabajo?
Ajá, sí.
Oh, ok. ¿Usted es ciudadana o no es ciudadana? No es. ¿Ya los han registrado en el trabajo ustedes?
Sí, ya.
Ah, ¿ya los registraron? Disculpe, es que no la oigo muy bien por el aire. ¿Ya los registraron?
Sí, ya.
¿Y usted es ciudadana o no es ciudadana?
No.
¿No es?
Oh, you're good there, Bob. So I watched. There's a couple more of them too that are floating around the internet. If you think this didn't happen in the last election and it's not going to happen in this election, you're fucking crazy. First of all, second of all, a lot of these cities came down to like 10,000 votes, man. 500 people just from this. Like, start adding up these numbers.
Yeah.
Because this is only one, 2 towns tops, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah, if it's happening in Ohio and Georgia, 2 swing states. I guarantee it's happening in every state.
Yes, easily.
Right? Especially Arizona, which is a border swing state.
That's the biggest one, I think. Arizona and Nevada, I think, are the 2 biggest.
Probably so, yeah. And then it's where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's where you see this happening, it's happening everywhere. And it's really all the proof the Trump campaign needs to go to the courts and start demanding citizenship ID for voting in every state and purging of voter rolls as well. Like they have these 2 instances themselves are enough information to go to a court and demand an injunction.
I agree. I think they tried this. We had a guest on who was one of the lawyers in 2020. They tried it and it got chucked. So I don't know. And I know some of this evidence, I believe, was going to be used in the Georgia case for Trump's defense with Fannie. Remember Fannie Willis? Oh, Fannie.
Yeah, what happened to her?
Fannie. Oh, you didn't hear?
Did the diabetes finally get her?
No, they're trying her to be disbarred in the state of Georgia now.
Sweet.
So yeah,
nice, good for her.
Not only is she off that case, but I think they're going to try her to be disbarred, which they should have.
She probably needs a break anyways.
Oh, Fannie.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot down there.
She's got a shit ton of money too somehow. So like,
let's rob that bitch.
I mean,
she thinks she carries it around with her.
And she carried around in a fanny pack.
Yeah. Speaking of getting robbed, by the way, if this is just a pro tip for everybody, if you see a Punisher sticker on somebody's truck, there's 100% a free gun inside.
Easily.
Just go take it. They need to learn that lesson. Go take that gun. Because if you don't, a criminal's going to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Is that happening a lot? Because you're on that neighborhood watch. Is that what they're doing?
I'm not on a neighborhood watch.
Dan, you are.
No, I'm on Nextdoor, which is a fucking website that you can sign into your own neighborhood and see what's going on. But I don't watch nothing.
Who updates that?
It's like
neighbors
it's
themselves?
like a Facebook board or something.
Okay.
Anybody can post on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are moderators because I've seen people get booted for being cunts before, but not me. I'm perfectly polite on there.
Are you
Always.
really?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, I'm like so sarcastic that it's hard to read.
All right.
Because it's mostly older women complaining about weird shit. And I'm just like, and I'll just say something horrible to them.
Yeah. Any pineapple emojis in there?
I haven't noticed any of that. No.
Right. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out, and keep an eye out for these non-citizens voting here. Look, this is one thing that I actually agree with from Kamala Harris. She wanted paper ballots, and then everybody should vote on paper ballots, and that's the safest, most secure way of voting. That she said in that video, and actually, Kamala, I agree with you. This is one time where Republican and Democrat can agree.
Do
here.
it like this though. That's how the kids do it now.
Touching dicks?
Touching tips. Yeah.
Are they touching tips, dude?
I think that's what it is.
I thought it was like little.
Does anybody
little
younger
guns,
than
little finger guns?
Delco? Do you know what this is with the on the interwebs? Delco, is he even listening to the show?
Is he alive?
Yeah,
or?
he doesn't know what it is.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Touching tips, dude?
Kids like
tips?
younger people on the internet when they're talking about like dating somebody or some shit, they do this.
Yeah, they're doing this.
It's that emoji like this. I don't know what it means.
Touching
Does
dicks.
Bob? Can you look into it?
I'm not young enough.
Is it docking?
People are doing it in the goddamn chat right
Are they
now.
Yeah, they're doing the chat. Are they docking? Is that what they're doing?
Like, why wouldn't you do it like this?
They're playing paper football.
Like, hey, do you want to date? I'm gonna start trying that.
But maybe
just walk up to a girl in public, like, hey, you're. I really like the cut of your jib there, honey. You wanna?
Oh,
you wanna do that?
But I don't think there's one of those emojis.
It means shy or nervous.
Oh,
this does.
Why?
Yeah.
And it looks like you're playing
I don't like
paper
that at all.
football.
It's more like twiddling, like you're more like this. It's kind of here's the acted out version. It's you're like.
Thanks, you, Bob. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You're kind of ETing a little bit.
Thank you for contextualizing that for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're kind of ETing where you're nervous to touch the alien's finger because you don't know what the light's going to do to your body, but you touch it anyways. All right.
It's cancer.
Do you think? Well, it probably is cancer. Do you think ET got nervous around like Magic Johnson? Because is that a two-way street or what happens there?
Not sure. Did ET have AIDS?
No, but he could have.
Right.
Right, if Magic Johnson had been involved.
Well, there was that scene where he was in the plastic tube and it was all white for a little bit, and I was like, "Is that AIDS?"
Well, then there's John Coffey, right?
Oh yeah,
like from the Green Mile.
Shake my hair, balls.
Like, what's he got? did he like suck the poison out of people? What was it?
Yeah, he was sucking bees out of people's
He sucked
souls.
like
cancer.
Yeah, kind of like he did suck cancer out.
But
of
was he like he was using his mouth to suck it? Because
Yes.
again, Magic Johnson, was he suck his dick?
I don't think Magic was gay.
No, that's not a gay act if you're trying to save somebody's life.
I didn't say he was sucking dick.
No. I'm talking about, would John Coffey, to cure his AIDS, have to suck his dick?
Oh, he's got to suck the AIDS out of
his dick,
penis,
yeah.
Or his ass. It's one of the two, but
what would you choose? If you had to eat a man's ass or suck his dick, what would you choose?
Eat his ass.
Fuck that.
What?
There's shit down there.
I don't want the fucking semen in my mouth.
I don't want any of it in my mouth, but if I have to choose between shit and semen.
Gun to head. Hey,
that's an insane
gun
thing.
to
And we're
head.
just talking like any man off the street, too, like a man ass.
A homeless man.
Because
you didn't say a homeless man.
He just said
nobody
does
said
it
a
matter?
homeless man.
Does it fucking matter?
Yes.
Magic
Magic Johnson is rich, dude.
No man.
Licking a rich man's asshole
Guy
is
Fieri's
fine.
rich, too. You don't want to eat that asshole?
Yeah, no man's ass is okay to eat.
Guy Fieri's is going to taste like trash can nachos, dude. Yes. Rather than sucking his dick, I would eat the trash can nacho ass.
It's just trash can at that
It's
point.
just trash can. It's hot garbage.
It's guacamole. It's a little bit of guac
I
in
agree.
there,
There's going to
dude.
be green-colored stuff down there, but I'm just telling you, you're not going to
I'm going that over sucking a homeless man's dick.
I'm taking dick all day over eating ass. There's not even a question.
God. And then you got to smell that, whatever was in that fucking area for the day. Jesus Christ, I was sweating when I walked in here. It was 11 a.m. It was 1:18.
A random man's asshole.
Charles Ford gave us $10.
No,
or
a rich
5
man's
pounds.
asshole is what I said, dude.
Charles Ford, $5. Did you hear about trans from Mr. Beast group getting called out for being a child groomer? Yes.
Yes, we
And
did.
That's exactly what he is.
He'll be gone. He'll be gone.
White Kevin says, can bets be placed on Special Olympics as well? Actually,
Yes.
You can look that up. There's an article from like 3 months ago where it is now legal to bet on the Special Olympics.
We covered that story on fake news, and we actually looked it up on MyBookie, and it was listed. And at the last second, they pulled it. There was some other sites that ended up doing it. It wasn't ours.
It's not illegal. It's just a kind of a bad look. So people aren't necessarily doing it.
It's not great.
But maybe call your bookie. Josh Metcalf Ross is beautiful. Love you. And then he also says, we don't follow the international court. Correct. Okie.
Look, I wish we didn't, dude.
We don't.
I think it's all fucking stupid.
We don't.
I think it's all stupid.
One shot, Okie. Can you make a DB Crusader shirt? That sounds like a really good idea. I think I'll get on that tonight. And then Metcalf also says, who doesn't like touching tips? I don't see the point in it.
Me neither.
To be honest, I just don't. What's the utility of doing that?
I don't think I could stay hard and touch another man's hard penis with my penis.
What if it was a hot trans? Like you get to stare at titties and then you just touch dicks.
So here's the thing. The lights would have to be out, maybe like a dimmer from above, like one of the top lamps. So you're just kind of seeing the tits. And then I would have to be hard, and then the light switch would come on and be, oh, fuck, I'm shocked.
That was a test and you fucking failed, bud.
No.
Because that's all gay. Everything you said's gay.
It's not gay.
It's gay.
I'm walking through the possibilities of what would have to happen, and that's kind of the whole breakdown.
Yeah, break down your fucking heterosexuality is what happened.
Not at all. If you're
Kinda like
if you're at
arm
home
wrestling,
listening
no?
to this, yeah.
You just want to see who has a bigger hog,
Wait,
or
what?
stronger
What?
hog. It's
Little
like,
bit.
It's like arm
The
wrestling.
stronger
A little
hog.
bit, dude.
Just-
Over the top, a Stallone hog.
Just press it into like fucking sheetrock and see who can break through. You don't have to touch each other's dicks.
Hey, let me touch that hog. Over the top hog.
We just went on like a 25-minute tangent.
I think
about
you're just
nothing.
afraid, you know? You would
Dan,
lose.
Dan's afraid?
Dan's afraid he would lose.
In a cock
No,
wrestling
definitely
match?
not. No, definitely not.
In a cock wrestling match?
In any wrestling match.
Sounds like you're afraid to wrestle another man with your own cock.
No.
Okay.
Just don't see the purpose.
Hey, there's a listener back there. Step on up. That
Do it,
guy
you-
who's 6'7" back there.
You poltroon.
What'd you call it? What'd you say?
I said, do it, you poltroon.
Oh shit, that's one. What does that mean?
Super coward.
Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. I like that.
It's an old-timey phrase we like.
I've been calling people dotard a lot recently because dotard means like an old, feeble, incompetent man.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
like
like
that.
the president.
Yeah, of
is
course.
a dotard.
Of course.
And dotard doesn't get censored anywhere either, which is nice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So-
That's true. But if you are going to touch another man's penis or whatever, and then you feel guilty about it, you're having a hard time getting to sleep. Go to docparsley.com. I'm sure he's going to love that. I'm sure Kirk is going to love that.
He's a fucking Navy SEAL. He loves it. Come on.
DocParsley.com. Use the code DB to get the best sleep of your life with Sleep Remedy, developed by military veteran and friend of the show, Kirk Parsley. Was here a few months ago. It's a veteran-owned, America-first company, originally formulated for Navy SEALs who were suffering from poor performance due to harmful sleep meds. improved recovery and performance via improving sleep quality. It's all safe, natural ingredients that work with your body to help enhance sleep quality. Somebody stole my fucking jar up here. I usually shake the little jar around, but it's gone. Somebody's got problems sleeping in the studio. Probably fucking Joel or Gare Bear, to be honest with you.
Gary
All
needs
hyped
something,
up on
yeah.
fucking methamphetamines.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he probably took them.
That's
These
fine.
are all safe and natural ingredients that work with your body to help enhance sleep quality. Design them himself. They're great. Go to docparsley.com and use the code DB to get the best sleep of your life with Sleep Remedy, developed by military veteran and friend of the show, Kirk Parsley. We love you, Kirk. I'm sorry about the tip-to-tip thing, okay? But nervous or shy is what that really means? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Or maybe I do, I guess, because I got kids. At least I know it's fucking innocent and they're not docking together, I guess. Christ, who knows? Next up, you want to get beat by a man?
No.
Well, go to the Olympics.
If you want to beat a woman,
If you want to beat, well, same thing.
go to the Olympics.
Go to the Olympics. If you want to beat a woman, go to the Olympics. A boxer deemed a biological male today won against an Italian woman in one of the most controversial Olympic bouts ever. The fight between Italy's...
Wait. That's a really odd way to say that. A boxer deemed a biological male?
Yeah.
Deemed by what, a fucking DNA test?
Yeah, they did a DNA test.
Yeah, I know they did.
No,
but
they didn't.
that's not how you would say that.
They did not do a DNA test.
Well, somebody has before.
So, no,
right?
what
Because this
happened-
person had to petition the Olympic Committee to get into the Olympics.
The test was for increased levels of testosterone. Then the president of the IBC or IBA, whatever it is.
IOC?
No. IOC is the Olympic. IBA is the boxing one. This because it was in 23. The president of IBA came out and said this test proves they're a man. They never released the results of the test. They actually never released the results of the test. And it was one test with testosterone. She's been raised a woman the entire time in Algeria, where it's illegal to be transgender. It seems like it's that runner situation where she was just born with like 8 dudes worth of testosterone. I'll pull her up real
She
quick.
could have just been cheating in general.
Or it's just
she's cheating.
Or the more logical conclusion, it's a dude.
Yeah.
Because
It's just a
everything
fucking
about this
dude.
is a dude. The
Yeah.
facial structure, the fucking hips,
Everything.
the muscle, it's a dude.
There's a lot of women that have strong male features like that.
This one.
I mean, this is
this is the chick I was talking about.
Stereotype, mid 2000s comedy where
Dude.
even Dodgeball. Like, remember the girl, the Middle Eastern or like the kind of like Eastern European? It's very manly.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, that's a dude.
I know
And
her.
so's this.
Yeah, that's a chick.
That's
proven
that is
to be
not a woman.
That's
Nope.
not a transgender person.
Brittany Griner, kind of similar.
Brittany Griner is on hormones.
Either way, I'm telling you, there's not been a test that's proven she's a man. The IBA person came out and was like, "Yeah, this proves she's a
I
dude,"
just
and then
want,
never released the results
I
of the
just
test.
want- either way, I just want proof, not just like trust me.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm against it. Like, I don't want that swimmer swimming against Riley Gaines, but like, I'm not seeing enough here.
If there's enough questions
The
that
boxer-
everybody's questioning about it, guys,
People are yelling on Twitter. The boxer's also 9-5
get
career.
but if there's enough questions, guys, just go ahead and get them out because you don't know.
I don't know. You can say
Why
that about-
let it continue?
You can say that about like Kayla Harrison. She has strong male features.
Who?
The best like female fighter in the world right now.
Don't know who that is.
She's in the UFC.
I don't know who that is.
She
Let's see
also
a
won a
photo.
gold medal for America in judo.
So, Bob, I'm going to send you this pic here of this dude and pull him up, and then we'll see what the audience thinks here.
This is clearly a woman.
Right, but I'm saying she does have
Yeah?
strong
Yeah.
female.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that looks like
She
a
has
woman.
Strong
Just like
male
Holly.
features.
She's got the same face as Holly Holm.
Yeah. Not different. Now, pull up the pic I just sent you on Twitter here. And then we'll just kind of take a look at a side-by-side here. So it's the one on the far left.
Yeah, all I'm asking is just definitive proof. We haven't gotten that.
Right, but if you need it, why let him in?
If there's any doubt,
If there's
no doubt.
any doubt whatsoever, why let him box?
There's no doubt. Oh, I mean, just require a fucking DNA test.
Yes.
Easy enough.
Why not? And so did they not do that?
No one's ever given.
But the
Ever.
IOC didn't Shouldn't you have
neither
to?
the IOC or the IBA. Everyone's saying that she's been proven a man. It's like a lie. It's a literal lie. Like there's not proof.
Okay, well that's a dude.
Yeah, that's a dude. And I would ask. I mean, look, if we're here, which we are,
I agree. Test. I don't give a fuck.
We're not arguing with you. We're just like, there's nothing out there that is actually.
But as I'm saying,
definitive.
if there is this many questions with this dude, let's have a test and then see what happens. Like, what's the harm in it? I guess. Same with voter ID. What's the harm in showing your identification? Take a fucking DNA test.
I agree with voter
and
ID
then
too.
do it. But like, just do it.
Well, the harm is that it doesn't like that's not what they're trying to do here. They're trying to, this is female erasure is what's happening here.
That's what I feel
right?
it is. Yes.
And it isn't just in this instance. It's the Riley Gaines situation. It's many others, right? And just
Title IX. They just changed the rules to Title IX.
Yeah, just to be clear, if you're a man and you plan on voting for Democrats and you have daughters, just know that you're voting for the party that wants to put grown men, weirdos, fucking that dress like women, in bathrooms with your kids, with your female children alone. Sometimes, I guess, to put men in competition against your teenage and adult daughters. People butchered Title IX just this week. Completely rewrote Title IX.
Rewrote Title IX, but to identify as, by the way.
To change the definition of a fucking woman. And have begun the process of erasure of women in the same way that they've gone after masculinity over the last 20 or 30 years. It's the same goddamn bullshit. They're just trying to blur the lines between these things for some fucking reason. In the 1990s, people with different political opinions and parties, that was fine, right? Somebody supported Bush or Clinton or yeah, there's differences. You're going to have your preference. That's fine. But if you're a Democratic voter in 2024, with what they're trying to do to women right now, if you're voting for these people, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah, man, all this is crazy, and I just don't understand why. And if let's say this is a woman. If I'm her, and I'll say that for the sake of argument,
you'd be the first one in line to take that test.
Yes, that's it.
Get
and
the
I'd
fuck
do it
out of
tomorrow.
here.
I would say, hey, dude, I don't want the negative heat. Also in Algeria, wouldn't they just chuck him or her off the fucking roof after they got back from the Olympics anyways? I would want that DNA test to say, hey, guys, don't fucking kill me after I win the gold medal.
Like some of these countries will cut your head off for having an own goal in the goddamn Olympics or the World Cup. Mm-hmm. Like I can only imagine if it becomes a thing that everybody in the world thinks that this is a dude and it's not, right?
Yeah.
Then Algerians, to Bob's point from before, will absolutely fucking kill her.
Yes.
Or him or whatever the fuck it is.
I mean, she was raised as I was reading her Wikipedia page earlier, like raised as a girl by her parents who were Muslim. It's and then all the laws are in there. Like it's obviously completely illegal to be that shit in Algeria.
Well, a lot of things are technically illegal in Islam that don't get practiced, right?
Right.
Like, for example, raping little boys.
Yeah.
The bachi is a big thing for them. So I kind of think that this whole transgender bullshit in Islam kind of match up nicely, actually. Right?
How so?
Well, again, they like having sex with little boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Super gay.
Yeah.
And they hate women.
And now you got both.
That's the two biggest parts of this whole transgender movement is grooming kids and fucking hating women. It's like those are the two hallmarks of it. Why isn't Islam jumping on board? I don't get it.
And if I'm him or her, whoever this turns out to be, I take that fucking DNA test tomorrow and I get it out into because now this is a massive story. And this is fucking everywhere today. And now everybody's going to be watching the future matches that are coming up because they advanced to the next fucking round. So I knock that out. I put it to bed. I do a fucking press conference tomorrow and say, hey, here's my fucking samples. Go with Allah or whoever the fuck it is they believe in and wipe it clean. Because otherwise, this story is going to keep gaining momentum as the Olympics are going on.
So the runner I was talking about, she won a couple gold medals earlier on, and then the rules were changed, and the Olympics were like, you have to take testosterone suppressors because you are basically you basically have like natural steroids because of your weird sex development disorder you were born with.
And what did they do there in that instance?
She refused to take any suppressors, and she's been suing the Olympics, I feel like. She's still been allowed to compete in other stuff, like other world championships, but...
like dog sledding?
for running.
Okay, cool.
A dick off competition.
Yeah, dong off.
Dong off.
A little dock off.
Yeah.
But yeah, this story is going to gain momentum and traction. Everybody's going to be watching it. Everybody's locked into the Olympics. The ratings the other night were fucking gangbusters for the gymnastics. 45 million people watching. Now that this story's gained traction, I'm all in for this next fight because I want to see it. And if I'm him or her, take the fucking tests, do a press conference, and get it over with.
I think it's very likely that this dude's next opponent is going to fucking boycott the fight. And then the Olympics have a real situation on their hands.
Do we have an American in this?
I don't know, actually. Well, usually America produces pretty decent women boxers, but I haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, the last big Olympic women's champion was like Clarissa Shields.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if so, then it would be interesting. But either way, everybody's going to be tuning into this. Take a fucking test. Next up. Remember those Jordanians? The 2 illegal Jordanian immigrants who were charged with trying to breach Marine Corps base in Quantico in May posted thousands of dollars in bail and were allowed to leave federal custody. Hassan Yusuf Hamdan, 32, and Mohammed Kahir Dabius.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't. It sure doesn't. I know he's 28. Was released from Immigration and Customs, a.k.a. ICE, detention despite their immigration status. Hamdan had crossed into the country illegally in April, and Davos had overstayed his student visa and is subject to removal proceedings, law enforcement sources told the Post. They were arrested on May 3rd for trespassing onto the military installation and handed over to ICE officers because of their immigration statuses. It is still unknown why the men allegedly tried to get onto the base. The site is home to FBI Academy and FBI Laboratory, as well as Defense Intelligence Agency facility and several major U.S. Marine Corps commands, including the unit that flies the Marine One presidential helicopter. I have a feeling you know a lot more about this story here.
I know that they got released.
And for what reason? Do we know that?
I don't know, man.
For real?
They're both in the country illegally. One crossed the border at San Diego, so probably like Calexico area, if I had to guess. Maybe in actual San Diego though as well. I don't have the full details on that, but the other guy was here on a student visa and overstayed. Both should be deported immediately. Not only were they not deported, but they broke onto a secure military installation where the Defense Intelligence Agency, that's what DIA stands for, right? It's the CIA of the military. The FBI training center, all sorts of shit's there, right? They lied and got onto the base. Don't know what they were doing. Don't know if they were planning something or anything like that. I mean, what fucking possible reason could 2 Jordanian illegal immigrants have to get onto that military base, right?
Yeah, unless they were going to bomb the place.
They should be in fucking Gitmo right now.
Yeah.
I know that. I know they're released on $15,000 and $10,000 bond, respectively. The question that immediately pops in my mind is where the fuck did these 2 illegal immigrants get that kind of money to bond themselves out? Who paid for that? Right? 2 guys with no jobs to speak of, guys that have been in prison for some amount of time waiting on this to get adjudicated, right? They haven't been working somewhere accruing money. Somehow they collectively came up with $25,000 US.
And who do you call for that?
I have no fucking clue. Probably your fucking terrorist cell handler, I would imagine.
Who already lives here.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Because that's the only way, right? Because if the money was coming in overseas, let's say it was from Jordan, wouldn't that get flagged too? Typically, whenever I've got an overseas transaction, it gets flagged for a number of days, depending upon what it is, and then it's just like, all right.
No, this money would have already been here. So yeah, both men posted bonds. They were released in early June, so they've been out and about for the last 2 months, just hanging out. No ankle monitors. They don't have to leave the country. They're just bonded out. 2 illegal immigrants who Muslim illegal immigrants who snuck onto a U.S. military base, just bonded, just cruising around, doing their thing, man.
In the Gaslight District down in San Diego?
Yeah.
Hanging?
A federal law enforcement official was interviewed about this. He said, if it wasn't an act of terrorism, why aren't the government officials releasing the exact details of this? What was the intent of their incursion? Federal prosecutors actually supported their release. And the conditions are this. They just can't go onto any government facility anymore.
That's it?
That's what they told them. Bonded them out. That's it. The end. They were issued citations for trespassing, and the end.
Great.
Yep. So if we're keeping score here, if you're a white Republican trespassing at the Capitol, 20 years in prison.
Yeah.
If you're an illegal immigrant Muslim and you trespass on a secure military installation, citation.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. That J6 grandma was actually here. She was here the other day. She's looking at a year in prison the other day.
Yeah. You know why, by the way? Like, this is just, they don't want to fucking get bad headlines that are going to upset the Michigan or Minnesota people. And when I say people, I mean Somalians.
Right.
That's all this is. They don't want to come down hard on any Muslims right now because it's a bad look for them in the election in November.
Well, so is immigration, because the border czar is now running for president. So
I heard she wasn't even the border czar.
I heard differently. Are you sure?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Because it seems like I've heard it maybe, I don't know, 100, 200 times that she was the border czar. I don't think the border czar wants this either, and the media sure as fuck doesn't want it. Everything's being erased. All these fucking news stories. If you didn't write this fucking story in this, I would never heard about it. I don't even know where the fuck you found this. In the Post? Like, that's it. The New York Post will maybe write about this shit. That is someone on the conservative side, but I don't know another news outlet that would. What's the one where democracy dies in the dark?
That's Washington Post.
Okay. Because they wouldn't do that. Holly, they wouldn't, okay? So the democracy, it's the dark. When you turn off the lights and it's dark, then democracy dies. And it's all about democracy, because if we die and it's too dark, then democracy can't democratize. And that's what Kamala Harris said. So that's fun. Next up, PayPal co-founder endorses Trump and hates Kamala Harris here. David Marcus, co-founder of PayPal. Well, I'm sure he's bros with Elon then, right? Didn't Elon help create PayPal as well?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, Elon and Thiel don't exactly have the best relationship now. I think that all those guys kind of just went their own way.
Yeah.
There was some contention on the way out the door.
I'm sure there was. We'll be voting repube for the first time in his life this November. When Trump entered the election in 2016, he was approached to fundraiser for the DNC. He and others raised over $100 million for them. And what he saw over the next few years changed things forever. He said after the experience, he noticed for the most part, Republicans cared more deeply about their constituents, while Democrats, in my experience, cared more about government power and control. He continued to say, I do take offense at the censorship machine put in place to hide the origin of the virus from the NIH-funded Wuhan lab and all dissenting voices on vaccinations and lockdowns. At that time, I fully appreciated why Republicans value freedom of speech and preventing censorship. More, he says, on foreign policy, the administration is exacerbating tensions with Russia through an aggressive NATO expansion narrative focused on Ukraine and prolonging an unwinnable war. One last observation says, I believe a president who is unequivocally pro-America, the Constitution and business, Bitcoin/crypto innovation, Israel, small government, legal immigration, free speech, meritocracy, and common sense, and anti-regulatory proliferation, illegal immigration, unjust wars, Iran's current regime, and the domestic groups that oppose American values. Thank God he just kept it short and brief, but everything he said, I agree with here.
Sure. I mean, it's interesting to see people like this wake up after so many years of this bullshit. And look, Republicans are mostly neocon Republicans now, and they're just as useless as fucking Democrats. But it is interesting to see somebody wake up and just, why would it even be an extreme or hard to understand position that we should put our own fucking country first. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're in an era now of narcissistic self-care as an individual. But as a country, we should let everybody else in. Let everybody else do what they want. Like, how does that? I don't understand how that fucking jives in someone's head. I mean, it's collectivism. It's communism. It's nonsense, right? But I don't understand how you can hold those two ideas at the same time. How you can look at yourself in the mirror like, you know what? I deserve a mental health day. Right? It's me. Right? And then you fucking look around at your own country, which is all of the me's, right? That you associate with, and be like, let everybody in. Fuck it. It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
I don't get it either, but I genuinely believe it does feel like the tide is turning a little bit. Now, if you read the polls and all this other shit here, I mean, the one...
Polls aren't real.
I know they're not real, but like the one today, this is Kamala +4. She's up by 4 points right now. I hope this gets to 10. Put her up by 20 and lull everybody into a sense of false security here and go out and bet. They're also saying the betting odds now favor her. I'd love to check this fucking source here. Predict it. Fuck that. Go to Vegas, dude. Let's go to MyBookie and see what these odds are here, just out of curiosity. If she's fucking favored on MyBookie.com, then I believe it.
538, the last time I looked, had Trump winning 61% of the time.
Yeah, let's see.
But who knows? I mean, I don't believe any of this shit.
Donald Trump is -175. Kamala Harris is +135.
So those odds are big. For anybody out there, I mean, it's virtually, 2-1 right there? So
he was 4-1, right?
Yeah. When it was
1-4, I should say.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was -395, so it's essentially 4-1. And that was Biden, but also Biden was dead and is dying and is a dead man. And I don't know that he's alive, and he's probably dead too. So that makes sense to me. Like 2-1 though for a presidential election is pretty fucking huge odds. So the fact that people keep printing these stories doesn't really make a lot of sense for me. Even if you're on, which look, all the media's virtually left here, except for what seems like the New York Post. Why post it? Why post that your candidate's got a fucking massive lead that is insurmountable? I mean, that's crazy to me. I wouldn't do it. But
well, I mean,
hey.
it's to demoralize the enemy, right? This is what propaganda is. If you're in a war, if you're in the middle of a war, you don't fucking tell people you're doing shitty at it. You're like, yeah, we're beating their ass. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. But eventually you're going to have to go out and vote. And here we are 90 days away.
Yeah.
Shit. And by the way, allegedly, she's going to announce her vice president on Monday or Tuesday.
It's Shapiro.
Is it really?
I think so, yeah.
He just canceled some events in the Hamptons that had been planned for a while.
Pretty sure it's Shapiro.
Then I win that one.
Let's see. More super chat before we get out of here and do Drinkin Bro of the week. I heard Johnny Bertone says, wait, is Johnny Bertone one of the fucking four whatevers?
Four Horsemen?
No, god damn it, from that musical with the four Italian singers. What
Jersey Boys?
Jersey Boys, yeah.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person.
No, I'm asking Bob. He was the only one here that would know. Johnny Bertone says, I heard Bob has audio of eating a homeless man's buns. We're not playing that.
Sure don't. Don't have that, Bob.
Metcalf says,
I've already read
gay
your
army
comment.
talk, someone dares you got to do it. I don't, actually. I don't succumb to peer pressure or any other sort of pressure. Bertone again says, was it Olympic boxing or was dinner just burnt? I like that.
I like that a lot.
Didn't they kick him out of the IBA league? Yes. Josh, we already answered that. AJ Gamble says, what happened to the unit dude that clipped that goat herder in his yard a few months back? Nothing happened to him.
Yeah.
The end.
He was all good.
Yeah. And then somebody said, hold on, Andrew, something. I just saw it. Andrew Hansen says,
I was going to read that.
I love Dan and Ross, but can we keep the camera on the heavies in the back?
Yes.
I can't finish.
Yep.
I can't finish looking at Dan's beard. Wait, is he talking about titties?
Yes.
Oh.
Talking about we're bringing him up. Andrew Hansen, we're going to bring him up. I know you can see him over Delco's shoulder here. We're going to bring him front and center here. Apologies for the heavies, unless you enjoy it, but I'll ask you when you get up here.
We've got one to read first, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's from Lauren Manley.
Okay.
You know her?
Yes. Why wouldn't I know Lauren Manley?
Lauren Manley?
Yeah. Florida? Miami?
Both of those places, yeah.
Yeah, I sure do. Sure do. You're welcome, guys. That's Dade County, too. I know my geography.
Let's see. I'd like to shout out our contractors, Matt and Brian. And she spelled, by the way, Brian, if you're out there listening, she spelled it B-R-I-A-N. So if it's Y-A-N, tell her to go fuck herself.
Yeah.
For working their asses off on our house. They're building a new place in Montana.
Oh, nice.
Usually 7 days a week. They have welcomed our family into the community and treated our kids like their own. We're grateful to have been set up with these stellar human beings. Lauren, use the right grammar.
I like you're reading up Drinkin Bro of the Week and then just correcting him. I love it.
That's
I
right.
would never do that, Lauren. So just know that because I don't care about grammar or humans. Okay? Let's play the music, Delco. Yeah, come on up, ladies. We'll give the people what they want. They want the heavies. Come on up. There we go. All three together. All three together. We do have women that listen to the show, shockingly. You know, it is a surprise. It is a surprise. Are you guys here for a bachelorette party?
No, it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday. I didn't know. Look at that. Everything's on. Why is the camera on me? Why, like Delco, Jesus Christ. Why would the camera be on me for this?
It's a slow reveal. God damn it.
Give the people what they want, dude. God damn. They're staring at dudes.
Act like you directed
For
one time.
92 minutes, dude. They want the ladies, for Christ. Get it off me now. No reason the camera should be on me at all for this segment. Welcome to the show. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Pop that about an inch from your face. There's an easy joke there that I'm going to leave, obviously.
It's not my first mic in my face.
There it is. Thank you for saying it. I couldn't. 'Cause you guys were hanging out with my wife earlier, so I couldn't say that comment. Tell everybody your names.
My name is Charlie, a.k.a. David Carradine's belt in the chat.
No way. Is that you?
That's me.
Holy shit.
Hi.
I usually only know people by their usernames because we see it in the chat so much. It's one of my favorite usernames of all time.
I love it. I will never change it. My emoji is a belt, and I'm like, should I? No.
It's
I
the
don't,
best.
I don't want to get rid of it. That's my name in my group chats as well. That's who I am now.
So you're a real fucking homie of the show then, because we've shown that how many times in the show?
I might have gotten one shout out, and I remember it.
Yeah. God damn it, dude. Because I think it was a Patreon episode. We showed him all dressed up like the geisha when he was strangle baiting in the closets, which he was dead, obviously. But they put it on the front page of whatever fucking Thailand paper that was.
Yes.
I was creepy, but also
gnarly.
wanted to see it. So
I know, right?
yeah.
So I'm on a podcast to Nooner Nation, Bill Schofield's
Yes.
thing. So on that, I'll paint my face blue and I'll wear a belt. Like I go
great.
I go for it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And you guys all came to Austin?
Yes, we wanted to come to the studio. My friends here from Minnesota came down, and I was like, I'll drive down there the 6 hours. I live in Lubbock, so it's a trip, but it's fucking worth it. And we're just gonna hang out here. And
What'd you think of the new flavors of the seltzer, by the way? Hard AF.
they are dangerously good.
Crazy, right?
They are so fucking delicious. Everyone out there should go buy them.
Yep.
Go buy Hard AF, order it, whatever you need to. You need them in your mouth.
The new flavors come out in they'll be in every state in 60 days or something like that. But the first night I had them, they were so good. I just kept drinking. I had 9 and I ended up blacking out, and I slept in the guest room.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink and then have some water. Okay,
Yeah.
But man, it's like liquid candy.
I know.
It's
It tastes
amazing.
like liquid jelly. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nuts.
No sugars.
And
like
who
you
are your
can-
buddies here?
This is Holly and Amber. Do y'all want to take the seat?
Yeah, hop on in. Well, who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to first? Go ahead and do that, and then we each have them hop in there.
I'm just gonna give it to everyone that's in the Drinkin Bros chat.
Yeah, because you
Y'all are-
guys all know each other, it feels
Yes.
like. Yeah.
Yes. Like this is how we met, just through the chat, in RPR, in Drinkin Bros, all the videos, and Crime Corner,
Yeah.
Softcore. Well, not really the softcore, but we watch.
Yeah.
Everyone is just so fucking amazing, and I've made some truly great friends through it. So this is a great thing that y'all have.
I appreciate it. And that's why we leave the I know I've said this a million times in the show, but that's why we leave the studio doors open so everybody can come in, because everybody's cool as shit. We've never had an issue with anybody, and it's all rad. And then usually you guys meet each other and end up becoming homies forever. Yeah. Do you guys date anybody in these chats? A lot of people are asking.
I'm married, so no.
Oh, there you go. What about you two? Are you guys married?
I'm single, but no.
Single. And then what about you?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Oh, boy. We'll ask about that when you get up here. Tell everybody your name.
Amber.
Amber, what's your name in the chat?
Amber.
Amber. Fair enough. Who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
My sister Holly. She got me on the podcast about 3.5 years ago.
No shit.
Mhm.
I didn't know you guys were sisters.
Mhm.
Look at that, dude. God damn. You didn't need a DNA test for that. You know? Unlike that fucking boxer. Let's get one ramped up for that. Who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to? Your sister?
Yeah, and I'm going to say
Anybody
hi.
else? Because she's here. Like,
yeah, my husband and kids.
there you go.
I probably should say hi.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Hop on in. Hop on in. You're in the complicated relationship. Why is it complicated?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it today.
We can. Pop it. Yeah, go in close. Go in close. It's fine.
No.
Why is it complicated?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it does. There's some people in the chat here who are like, ask her why it's complicated. And if it's too complicated, they'll DM you.
Well, no, don't do that.
Okay. All right. I won't force it, but who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
I'm going to give it to Gigi and Sarah.
Okay.
They're just really good friends of ours and just solid people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
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 Well, we appreciate you guys being here. Continue to rage. Am I allowed to say what you guys are doing yesterday?
Yeah.
Because you're like, hey,
What
we
did we
smoke
do?
weed in the studio? I was like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course you can. Yeah. Cigarettes is the only thing that'll stick with you. Like weed, fucking, who cares? Like it's not going to, it doesn't really stick to anything.
We still didn't, though. I mean, just.
I told you I didn't give a shit. I was like, fire up, dude.
Joel's
My wife
ca-
told you to fire up.
Joel's camper.
Oh, did you go back to the crime camper and smoke
Yes.
weed? No shit. Did Joel smoke with you?
No.
Okay. All right.
He had to work, he said.
Proud of you, Joel. It was a test and you passed. All right. And then we got a couple dudes back there. Come on down, gentlemen. There it is. We'll save the mustache guy for last. Yeah. He's got a dirty, dangerous vibe to him for sure. Come on down, friend. You can submit your Drinkin Bro of the Week on drinkinbros.com. Also got some merch on there. Some shirts, some yard signs, all the fun stuff, some Hard AF Seltzer merch. Tell everybody your name.
I'm Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos. You come in illegally?
Nah.
Had to ask, dude.
Been here since 1667.
Yeah, you sure have, dude. You
Yeah.
sure have. Welcome to the show. Who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
Two groups. First of all, my better half, Brenda Lee, dropped me off. We're on vacation. She dropped me off. She's taking care of the kids right now at the mall.
That's awesome.
So she knew I wanted to come and see one live. I came in December, but y'all had already filmed, so didn't get to see back then.
Sorry, yeah. Some of these, if there's like a weekend gig or something like that, we'll pre-record one or two and then pop out of there for whatever we need to. But I'm glad you're here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second group would be all the guys from Softcore History and Iconoblast.
No shit. There they are right there.
Yeah, I'm a history teacher, and to try and help my students out, I actually created my own based on their ideas. I couldn't give my students their podcast
Yeah, please
clearly
don't.
because
yeah.
So I created a clean version.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And so the kids listen to it, and is the school cool with it?
Yeah, the school's cool with it. It's not really me talking because they hear enough of me and they don't give a fuck after class. So it's all AI based. I got that idea from Coop and Joel, who did an Iconoblast episode with AI writing it all.
Really?
Yeah. So voices, music, artwork, everything's AI.
That's awesome. Because I think, if you're listening to it, learning about it, it's easier than, going back and reading it. Some people aren't interested in all that other stuff. Like, that's fucking great, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It's amazing how the kids don't listen to me, but if they hear it from somebody else, they're like, "Oh, did you know about this?" And I'm like, "I literally just fucking told you that."
Yeah. What year?
For
the kids. What do you teach?
7th and 8th grade.
Oh, 7th and 8th grade. Yeah, dude. 7th and 8th grade. I didn't give a shit, man.
No.
God, this one dickhead, Mr. Braden. I don't know if he's alive or dead, but I remember, swear to God, in front of the entire class. He goes, "Ross, you think you're gonna make a living talking about your dicks and balls all day?" Hey, Mr. Braden. Sure am. But yeah, we don't want to listen. No, I don't want to listen in 8th grade, and that's the tough one, right? Because you want to go to high school, and then you want to meet Holly, who's in a complicated relationship, and try to figure that shit out, and then boom, here you are. Yeah. But we appreciate you being here.
Not a problem.
Thank you. And then we got one more guy up here. It's kind of, I want to say Dale Jr. It's kind of a Dale Jr. vibe.
I'll take it.
Is that who you get?
I've gotten David Spade before.
David, I don't see David Spade.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird one.
This is Dale Jr., dude. Look at that. Tell me it's not Dale Jr. in the chat. It definitely is, dude.
I'm looking forward to see what they say, actually.
Yeah. Dale Jr. Everybody's saying fucking Jr. in the chat.
Really?
Yes, dude. We had fucking dinner with him. He's rocks.
Really?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great
good
compliment.
One, dude.
I will take that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Tell everybody your name.
Colby.
Colby.
Yes, sir.
Strong name, Colby.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
How long have you been listening to the show?
About 2.5 years.
Okay.
Not a day one homie, but been a little bit at least.
Close enough. We're on daily, so fucking 2.5 years is a long time.
Had some long commutes in that time, so I like listening to y'all back and forth to home and all that.
That's awesome, man. Who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
I got two.
Okay.
First and foremost, my buddy Brady. He put me onto the show in softcore as well. I still listen to softcore pretty much every week. And he recently got through police academy. He's a cop now, or working on his last bit of training, but basically a cop.
Where at?
He up in DFW.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah. So he's up there. I've been friends with him for a long time, and I was hoping to get to hang out with him this weekend, but he's not going to make it down. But looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing him again. Glad he put me onto the show, and looking forward to grabbing his service pistol when I can.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I want to make friends with all the cops in the state of Texas. In case I need it, and then also at some point we're gonna have to get Gary out of jail. So like, hopefully they just let him go, and then Joel will drive or something like that. But yeah, dude. So any police you want to shout out in the state of Texas, feel free, friend. You know, because we go up to Dallas a lot.
Yeah, I'm up there right now. I'm from this area.
Are you really?
Yeah, from like Lakeway.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
All right. Right on, dude. Did you go to Lake Travis?
I did.
Fuck off. Did you play football there?
No, dude. I was 150 pounds when I graduated. I was way too small for football.
Never know. You could have been a holder. You know, you could have been holding kicks.
Yeah. I was 2 years behind Baker Mayfield.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Fucking Baker Mayfield, dude.
Yeah, he was. You know.
Yeah. What was he like in high school?
I didn't personally know him. One of my best friends played baseball with him. He was a little arrogant. I think he can still be like that.
You think?
I know.
Look, I think you need to be arrogant to get to the high places.
Yeah, no, I mean, props to where he's at. I went to school at Texas Tech, so
shit. Did you see Pat Mahomes play?
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Was that fun?
It was fucking awesome.
I bet, dude.
Fucking awesome.
Also, you're following Baker.
Yeah. I'm following Baker?
No, he was following Baker.
Well,
Baker had a year at Tech.
Yeah, he did. I didn't get salty and go to fucking OU, but you know,
exactly.
You know,
traitor. Fucking Baker, the traitor, dude.
No, respect to Baker. He's doing good for where he's at.
Shit, dude. You want to talk about maxing out your potential at what 5'10" or whatever that is? Yeah, for real. Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking insane what he's able to do with that little body. But man, Pat Mahomes though is a whole another fucking animal.
Awesome.
Could you imagine him at like a really good school like Ohio State or something like that?
Oh man, if we had an O-line and the O-line was
need a lot.
okay. Yeah, we need a lot, man. I'm excited about the new coach. It's his third year, but we've won bowl games the past two with him. So
how is it to party up there? Because we haven't been to a game yet because they really haven't been ranked.
Yeah, we have not. Every time we get ranked, we get beat. So it's a weird deal. It's fun, man.
That's what I heard.
I like Lubbock a lot. Honestly, coming from the hill country, going to Lubbock, I was surprised at how much I loved it. But you fall in with the right folks, and it's a really good time.
I heard it's a blast up there, and like there's some schools we haven't been to just simply because football wise we go by the rankings, so it kind of wherever it takes us. And like Tennessee, I'd always wanted to go back to Tennessee, but it took fucking years for Christ's sakes, and we finally got to go back. I think the year before. When they were top 5, and that was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
A&M I haven't been to, and I haven't been to Texas Tech yet.
Yeah.
And I want to because I heard they rage.
Yeah, they're renovating the stadium right now. They should be done in time for football season.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun, great stadium. There's not a ton around Lubbock. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend like it's the greatest place ever, but if you know what you're doing, you can have a good time.
You know what is in Lubbock?
What's that?
Hard AF Seltzer. At HEB up there, dude.
Ooh, they didn't have HEB when I was there.
Let's go.
I left and they built all these HEBs. I was pissed about it.
I know.
Grew up with HEB. I miss it.
That's one thing I'll give Texas. That's the greatest goddamn grocery store I've ever been to in my life, man. Holy shit. Big fan of the grocery store. I get to live in that goddamn place.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Real quick, I would like to shout out one more DB of the week.
Go ahead.
It's going to be my dad. I actually sent him a link to your show this morning. I don't know if he'll listen. Maybe I hope he doesn't, but
after this,
we'll see. Jeez. We'll see if he likes it.
Touching dicks all day.
A little bit ironic, but I'm shouting him out. He's been sober for 1.5 years now.
Okay.
That was a big sticking point. My mom actually left him for his drinking, and he was able to get sober, and he and my mom are back together. He's on the right track, so I'm really proud of him. Very glad to shout him out for DB of the week.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, a lot of people, it's a common misconception when they hear the name Drinkin Bros, and then obviously we sell, fucking 8% hard seltzer and all that shit, but like that's not what it was named after.
Yeah.
It was Jared Taylor started it, and it was about if you need to get together with somebody to prevent veteran suicide, that it could be a Drinkin Bro, it could be water, it could be fucking hard seltzer, it could be beer or whatever. It's not like you have to get fucking wasted with people all the time. So, yeah, I don't mind that at all. And however it is and whatever you need to do with yourself, like, yeah, shit, man. Just be a good person.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate you being here, Dale Jr. It is Dale Jr., by the way.
I'll take it. Yeah. I will absolutely take it.
And if you're in the Austin area, join us. Pop on in the studio. Gonzo, Street Gonzo, will be live tomorrow. Brand new show. Crime Corner came out last night. Plenty of shows on Tetherball Academy Media Network to join. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star, and you can walk away. Whose phone are you holding up there, and what is that?
I just want to tell everybody to go check out the shorts on YouTube. I just posted this Secret Service job interview thing. It's hilarious. But also, we want to get those shorts blowing up so I can get that Dodge Challenger.
That's
Thank you.
true, yeah, because we'll tell the audience, once again, if we get to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, because Gary's doing the clips and all that other fun stuff you see on the channel, we're going to lease him a purple Dodge, what is it, a fucking Charger? Hellcat.
Yeah.
And then if we get to 1 million, we buy the car for him outright, and then he gets to kill himself in it. So,
that'll be my coffin.
Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. For D'Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is Drinkin Bros Fake News.